the reality revolution. This is the money energy field expansion. We are going to increase your financial aura just by listening to this activation. It's as simple as that. Right now, extending approximately 8 feet around your physical body in every direction, you have an invisible electromagnetic field that's either attracting or repelling financial energy with the precision of a quantum magnet. This isn't just metaphysical theory. This is measurable, documented science that most people remain completely unconscious of while they unknowingly broadcast poverty frequencies 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your financial aura, yes, you have one, is operating right now with the same mechanical precision as your heartbeat or your cellular regeneration. It's pulsing, expanding, contracting, and broadcasting a specific energetic signature that tells the universe exactly how much money you're capable of receiving and maintaining. But here's what will shatter everything you think you know about wealth creation. Most people's financial energy fields are contracted to roughly the size of a dinner plate, while millionaires unconsciously maintain fields that extend for miles. This is about actual electromagnetic reality. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs create measurable changes in your biofield that either expand your capacity for financial flow or contract it to microscopic levels. Right now, as I speak these words, instruments exist that can measure the exact size and intensity of your financial energy field. The question isn't whether you have one. The question is whether yours is expanded enough to allow the wealth that wants to flow to you. Here's something that will completely invert your understanding of how wealth actually works in the physical universe. While broke people spend their lives chasing money, millionaires do something radically different. They expand their capacity to receive it. They don't hunt for wealth. They become energetic landing strips that wealth naturally seeks out and lands upon. Watch a millionaire walk into any room and you will witness something extraordinary happening in their electromagnetic field. Their financial aura automatically expands to fill the entire space, creating prosperity resonance with every person, opportunity, and resource in their environment. They're not trying to do this. It happens automatically because their nervous system has been calibrated to maintain expanded states rather than contracted ones. One of the paradoxes that break most people's minds is the moment you start needing money desperately, your financial field contracts exponentially. Desperation, anxiety, and scarcity thinking create electromagnetic signatures that actually repel the very financial energy you are so desperate to attract. It's like trying to catch water with a closed fist. The harder you squeeze, the less you can hold. Meanwhile, people who live in natural abundance maintain a field that has financial sovereignty. Their energy remains expanded regardless of external circumstances because they understand that wealth is an inside-out phenomenon. Their bank account might temporarily fluctuate, but their capacity to attract and generate money remains consistent because their biofield stays expanded and receptive. This is why you can give two people identical business opportunities and one will generate millions while the other struggles to break even. It's not about intelligence, connections, or even skills. It's about electromagnetic capacity. One person's financial field can handle massive energy, while the other's field immediately contracts under pressure. And we're going to explore territory that quantum physicists are just beginning to understand, but that wealthy people have been using intuitively for centuries. Money exists as quantum energy before it manifests as physical currency. In the quantum field of infinite potential, every dollar that will ever be earned, every investment that will ever pay off, every business deal that will ever close already exists in a state of pure possibility. Your personal electromagnetic field functions as a quantum wealth receiver, determining not just how much of this potential you can access, but how rapidly it collapses from possibility into physical reality. Think of your financial aura as a radio antenna. The larger and more sensitive it is, the more signals it can receive from vast distances across the quantum spectrum of abundance. But it gets fascinating when we see that quantum wealth doesn't flow according to logical rules. It flows according to energetic principles that most people never learn. Wealth seeks expanded consciousness the same way water seeks the lowest point, or electricity seeks the path of least resistance. When your field is expanded and calibrated correctly, money cannot stay away from you because you have become irresistible to quantum financial energy. This is why some people seem to effortlessly attract money from multiple directions simultaneously. Investments pay off unexpectedly. Business opportunities appear out of nowhere. Random checks arrive in the mail. They're not lucky. They're quantum wealth magnets operating with expanded fields that can receive transmissions from the infinite abundance frequency. The most successful people intuitively understand that they're not working with money directly. They're working with the energy that becomes money. They expand their capacity first, then allow the physical manifestation to follow naturally. They're field expanders, not money chasers. Here's your first major reality recalibration. And I want you to feel this shift happening in real time as I speak it into existence. You are not someone hoping to improve your financial situation. You are someone whose financial energy field is about to undergo massive measurable expansion that will fundamentally alter your relationship with wealth forever. Right now in this moment, quantum financial energy is already responding to your elevated attention and beginning to reorganize itself around your expanding field. You're not going to learn how to attract money. You're about to become someone that money is naturally attracted to. You're not going to develop better financial habits. You're about to embody the electromagnetic signature of someone for whom abundance is as natural as breathing. Feel your biofield beginning to pulse with anticipation as it prepares for unprecedented expansion. Feel your cellular structure starting to vibrate at frequencies you've never accessed before, frequencies that correspond to wealth levels beyond your current imagination. Your nervous system is already beginning to recalibrate itself to handle energy flows that would have overwhelmed your previous capacity. You're about to access wealth frequencies that have been broadcasting in your environment for years, but that your contracted field couldn't receive. It's like suddenly developing the ability to hear radio stations that were always there, but that your receiver was never sophisticated enough to pick up. These aren't new opportunities we're going to create. They're existing abundant streams you're about to become capable of tapping into. The person listening to these words right now is someone on the verge of financial field expansion, so profound that your old relationship with money will seem like a distant memory from someone else's life. You're not becoming wealthy. You're remembering that wealth capacity is your natural state. Let me ground everything I'm about to teach you in hard science, because what we're working with isn't mystical theory. It's measurable electromagnetic reality that institutions like the HeartMath Institute, Stanford Research Institute, and the Institute of Noetic Sciences have been documenting for decades. Your financial aura isn't imagination. It's detectable, quantifiable bioelectromagnetic phenomena that responds to your thoughts and emotions with mathematical precision. The HeartMath Institute's research using advanced spectral analysis has proven that your heart generates an electromagnetic field approximately 100 times stronger than your brain's field, extending 8 to 10 feet beyond your physical body in all directions. But here's what will revolutionize how you think about money. This field changes its frequency signature based on your emotional and mental states, broadcasting different information into your environment based on whether you're thinking abundance or scarcity thoughts. Dr. Roland McCrary's groundbreaking studies using magnetometers sensitive enough to detect the magnetic fields generated by your heart have shown that coherent emotional states like appreciation, compassion, and joy create measurably different electromagnetic signatures than incoherent states like anxiety, frustration, and fear. When you're in coherent states, your biofield becomes more organized, more powerful, and more capable of influencing your environment. But here's where this gets specifically relevant to wealth creation. Researchers have discovered that people experiencing financial stress show dramatically different biofield patterns than people in financial abundance. The electromagnetic signature of scarcity creates field fragmentation in your energy. It becomes scattered and weak. Meanwhile, abundance consciousness creates field coherence, where your energy becomes focused, powerful, and magnetically attractive. Think about this practically. If your biofield is constantly broadcasting electromagnetic signals based on your internal state, and if those signals can be detected by sensitive instruments, then they are definitely affecting the people, opportunities, and circumstances around you. You are transmitting your financial consciousness into your environment 24 hours a day, and that environment is responding to whatever frequency you're broadcasting. Now we're going to explore something that will fundamentally change how you understand financial energy. Different financial states correspond to specific measurable frequencies that exist on the money frequency spectrum, just like radio stations broadcast in different frequencies. Financial consciousness operates across a range of electromagnetic signatures that can be identified, measured, and most importantly, consciously adjusted. Poverty consciousness vibrates at approximately 20 to 30 hertz, extremely low chaotic frequencies characterized by electromagnetic instability and field contraction. When someone is locked in poverty thinking, sensitive equipment can actually detect the disorganized, scattered nature of their biofield. These frequencies create energetic repulsion, where instead of attracting resources, they push opportunities away through electromagnetic incompatibility. Scarcity consciousness operates slightly higher at 40 to 60 hertz, but still maintains irregular, anxious patterns that create field tension and contraction. People operating at scarcity frequencies experience approach avoidance conflict in their electromagnetic signatures. They simultaneously attract and repel financial energy, creating the feast or famine cycles so common in middle-class financial experience. Abundance consciousness begins at approximately 100 hertz and extends upward, characterized by stable, coherent field patterns that create magnetic resonance with high-value opportunities and resources. But true wealth consciousness operates at frequencies above 200 hertz, creating biofields so coherent and expanded that they naturally synchronize with other high-frequency fields, including those of other wealthy individuals, profitable investments, and lucrative business opportunities. What makes this revolutionary is that these frequencies aren't fixed based on your current bank account. You can consciously shift your electromagnetic signature from poverty frequencies to wealth frequencies through specific techniques that directly alter your biofield patterns that we're using today. And when you change your frequency, you change what you're magnetically compatible with in your environment. For those who need visual proof of what we're discussing, breakthrough technologies like Kirlian photography and GDV, or gas discharge visualization equipment, can actually photograph the electromagnetic fields surrounding human bodies, making your financial aura visible and measurable in real time. These aren't artistic interpretations. They're scientific instruments that detect and display the actual photon emissions from your biofield. Dr. Konstantin Korotkov's GDV technology used in medical research facilities worldwide captures the electromagnetic corona discharge around your fingertips and extrapolates your complete biofield pattern. When subjects focus on financial abundance versus financial worry, the resulting images show dramatically different field patterns: expanded, bright, coherent fields during abundance versus contracted, dim, fragmented fields during scarcity focus. Even more fascinating, researchers have photographed the biofields of financially successful individuals and discovered consistent patterns: expanded fields extending far beyond average measurements, high frequency emissions indicating coherent energy states, and what appears to be field density, more electromagnetic activity per square inch than typical subjects. Their financial auras look different under scientific measurement. I've watched videos of GDV sessions where someone's financial field was photographed before and after specific wealth frequency training, showing measurable expansion from contracted fields extending maybe 2 feet to expanded fields measuring 8 to 12 feet in diameter. These aren't subtle changes, they're dramatic, visible alterations in electromagnetic reality that correspond directly with increased capacity to attract and maintain financial resources. This evidence proves that your financial aura isn't metaphysical fantasy. It is electromagnetic reality that can be seen, measured, and consciously modified through proper techniques. Now we're going to explore the most important principle for understanding how financial energy moves through your life: frequency entrainment. This is why wealthy people tend to become wealthier while people tend to stay poor, and it has nothing to do with unfairness or luck. It's electromagnetic science operating according to predictable laws. Frequency entrainment occurs when two oscillating systems automatically synchronize their rhythms when placed in close proximity. You've seen this with pendulum clocks. When you place several clocks in the same room, they gradually synchronize their swinging patterns without any external intervention. Your biofield operates according to the same principle, automatically synchronizing with the dominant frequencies in your environment. When you spend time around financially successful people, your biofield begins entraining to their expanded, coherent electromagnetic patterns. This isn't about copying their behaviors or adopting their mindsets. This is automatic field synchronization happening at the cellular level. Your nervous system recalibrates itself to match their frequency signatures, expanding your own capacity to handle similar energy flows. But the reverse is equally true and more common when you're constantly surrounded by people operating at scarcity frequencies, complaining about money, worrying about bills, discussing financial limitation. Your biofield entrains to those contracted, chaotic patterns. Even if you consciously want to be abundant, your electromagnetic signature automatically adapts to match the dominant frequencies around you. This is why wealthy people intuitively spend time in wealthy environments and avoid spending extensive time around financially struggling individuals. It sucks, but it's true. They understand, often unconsciously, that frequency entrainment is more powerful than willpower. They protect their biofield expansion by maintaining environmental frequencies that support rather than undermine their electromagnetic capacity. You don't need to physically relocate to wealthy environments to access these frequencies. You can consciously expand your biofield to such a degree that it becomes the dominant frequency in any environment you enter. Instead of entraining to lower frequencies around you, you become the frequency that others entrain to. When your financial field is properly expanded and stabilized, you become a walking wealth frequency generator, raising the electromagnetic potential of every space you occupy and every person you interact with. This creates a feedback loop where your environment continuously supports and amplifies your abundance rather than undermining it. Before we can expand your financial energy field to its full potential, we need to perform an energetic audit of your current electromagnetic state. This is a comprehensive diagnostic scan that reveals not only the current size and strength of your financial aura, but identifies any contractions, blockages, or interference patterns that would prevent successful expansion. Most people attempt to build wealth without ever addressing the energetic foundation, which is like trying to fill a bucket with holes in it. No matter how much energy you pour in, it leaks out through unresolved contractions. Right now, I want you to shift your awareness away from your thoughts and into your energetic body, because we're going to map the exact dimensions and characteristics of your current energy field. Begin by placing your attention approximately 3 feet directly in front of your body at chest level. Don't try to see anything. Instead, feel for a subtle sense of density, warmth, or tingling that indicates the boundary of your energy field. Most people can immediately sense this boundary once they know what to look for. If you feel nothing at first, slowly move your attention closer to your body until you detect the edge of your electromagnetic field. Then gradually extend outward to find its current limits. Now scan slowly around your entire body, front, back, left, right, feeling for the shape and consistency of this energy field. Notice if your financial aura extends evenly in all directions, or if certain areas feel more contracted or expanded than others. Many people discover that their field extends further in some directions than others, often revealing unconscious beliefs about where opportunities might come from or where they feel most vulnerable financially. Pay particular attention to areas that feel dense, heavy, or restricted, as these indicate energetic blockages that are constraining your capacity to attract or maintain wealth. Notice if certain areas of your field feel chaotic or unstable, which corresponds to anxiety or uncertainty about specific financial topics. Some people discover that their field extends further than they think about certain types of money-making activities and contracts when they consider others, revealing unconscious limitations around their perceived value or worthiness. As you complete this assessment, you're likely discovering that your current financial energy field is significantly smaller and more contracted than you realized. Most people are shocked to discover that their electromagnetic capacity for wealth is operating at a tiny fraction of its potential. Don't be discouraged. It's simply the baseline from which we're going to create expansion. Now we're going to clear the energetic residue of your poverty consciousness that's been accumulating in your biofield for years, possibly decades. This scarcity programming operates like electromagnetic sludge, creating drag on your energy field and preventing it from expanding to its natural capacity. This is like energetic detoxification. We're removing the frequency patterns that keep you locked in financial limitation, regardless of your conscious intentions or efforts. Feel into your energy field and locate areas that carry the heavy, dense vibration of scarcity thinking. And these frequencies feel sticky, thick, or resistant. They typically cluster around your solar plexus or heart center and at the base of your skull where survival fears are stored. These aren't just thoughts or beliefs, they're actual electromagnetic patterns that have been reinforced through years of financial stress, worry, and limitation programming. Begin breathing deeply, and with each exhale, imagine these poverty frequencies dissolving and becoming released from your biofield, like dark smoke dissipating into space. Feel the relief as these heavy, contracted energies leave your system, creating space for expansion and flow. Some people experience physical sensations during this clearing, sighing, yawning, or feeling energy moving through their body as these stuck patterns finally release. Pay attention to clearing the electric, energetic imprints of specific scarcity beliefs that might be operating unconsciously, like money is hard to earn, money is a struggle, rich people are greedy, I don't deserve abundance, there's not enough to go around. Each of these creates a specific signature, that repels financial energy. As you identify these, breathe them out of your system completely, feeling your field becoming lighter and more spacious with each release. Notice how your field begins expanding naturally as these contractions dissolve. One of the most overlooked factors in financial field contraction is the inheritance of ancestral money patterns that exist in your family's energetic lineage. These aren't just learned behaviors or cultural conditioning, they're actual electromagnetic patterns that get passed down through generations. Feel your awareness expanding beyond your individual energy field to connect with your family morphic field, the collective electromagnetic pattern that connects you to your ancestral lineage. You may immediately sense areas of density or restriction that don't feel personally generated but rather inherited from parents or grandparents or even earlier generations who experienced financial trauma, scarcity, or limitation. These patterns feel different from personal programming. With deep compassion for your ancestors who often faced genuine financial hardship and did their best to survive and provide, begin consciously releasing these inherited patterns from your lineage. Breathe gratitude to your ancestors for their sacrifices while simultaneously freeing yourself from electromagnetic patterns that no longer serve your highest potential. Feel these ancestral contractions dissolving from your family's energetic field. As these patterns clear, many people experience a profound sense of energetic freedom. Now we're going to address your energetic debt, the electromagnetic residue of past financial mistakes and failures or traumatic experiences that continue to create drag on your current financial energy field. Every time you've experienced financial loss, made money related to mistakes, or felt shame around financial decisions, these experiences leave energetic imprints that contract your field and reduce your capacity to attract abundance. Scan your energy for areas that feel heavy, guilty, or shameful when you focus on them. These often correspond to specific financial events, business failures, investment losses, times when you couldn't pay bills, moments when you felt financially humiliated or embarrassed. Each of these experiences created trauma signatures in your biofield. The key insight is that holding on to this energetic weight doesn't protect you from future ones. It makes you more likely to repeat similar patterns. Begin systematically releasing the energetic residue of each past financial disappointment or trauma. Thank each experience for the wisdom it provided while consciously releasing it. Release its electromagnetic grip on your current field. Feel the relief as years of accumulated financial guilt, shame, regret all dissolve from your biofield, creating space for unprecedented abundance to flow through your experience. Finally, we prepare your nervous system and energetic body to safely handle the dramatically increased financial energy flow that's about to begin moving through your experience. It's like preparing your electrical system before installing more powerful appliances. We need to upgrade your energetic infrastructure to handle higher frequencies and greater volume without creating overwhelm, short circuits, or unconscious self-sabotage. Feel your nervous system beginning to recalibrate itself for expanded capacity. Breathe deeply. And with each breath, sense your entire system becoming more resilient, more flexible, more capable of handling increased energy flow without stress or resistance. Feel your energy channels widening to accommodate greater abundance flow, your electromagnetic field becoming more stable and coherent as it prepares for expansion. Install internal programming that makes increased wealth feel safe and natural rather than overwhelming or threatening. Feel your entire energy system settling into that wealthy person frequency, that natural electromagnetic state of someone who's completely comfortable handling large sums of money, large amounts of financial energy flow through their experience. This is calibrating your nervous system to operate at the frequency range where significant wealth naturally flows. Your energy field is now clear, expanded, and prepared for this massive financial aura expansion that we're going to activate. You've removed the obstacles that have been limiting your capacity, cleared the ancestral and personal patterns that created contraction, and prepared your system to safely handle unprecedented levels of abundance flow. This is the moment where everything we've prepared for becomes reality. We're going to systematically expand your financial energy field through precise phrases that mirror how millionaires naturally developed their consciousness over time. Except we're going to accomplish in minutes what typically takes years or decades. This is an accelerated evolution of your electromagnetic capacity, guided expansion that respects your nervous system's need for stability while pushing the boundaries of what you thought possible for your financial aura. We begin with a methodical expansion that takes your current field capacity and systematically doubles it while ensuring complete stability. This foundational phase is crucial because it establishes the electromagnetic infrastructure that will support the more dramatic expansions to follow. We're building a solid foundation before constructing a skyscraper. Each level must be completely stable before adding the next. Feel your current financial energy field as it exists now after clearing everything that we cleared. Sense its boundaries, its density, its electromagnetic signature. Now with your next breath, begin allowing this field to gently expand outward in all directions simultaneously. Don't force this expansion, allow it to occur naturally. Feel your field expanding from its current size to approximately double its previous boundaries. As this expansion occurs, notice how your electromagnetic signature is automatically adjusting to match this increased capacity. Your biofield isn't just getting bigger, it's becoming more sophisticated, more organized, more capable of handling increased financial energy flow. Let this new expanded state settle completely before proceeding, feeling your nervous system adapting to this increased electromagnetic capacity. Now we expand again, doubling your newly expanded field to create 4 times your original capacity. Feel this expansion occurring smoothly and naturally, like a flower opening to the sun or a balloon gently inflating. Notice that as your field expands, you're not losing coherence or stability. You're becoming more magnetically powerful, more magnetically attractive to financial opportunities and resources. With each expansion, pay attention to how your internal sense of what's possible for you is automatically updating. Your biofield expansion isn't just energetic, it's informational. As your field grows, you gain access to possibility frequencies that were previously outside your electromagnetic range. Feel yourself naturally beginning to think thoughts and imagine scenarios that reflect your expanded capacity rather than your previous limitations. Pause here and allow this 4-fold expansion to stabilize completely. Feel your nervous system settling into this new level of electromagnetic sophistication. Your energy field organizing itself at this expanded capacity. Now we move into the second phase, the quantum leap activation, where we engage discontinuous change, expansion that doesn't follow linear progression but instead creates sudden dramatic shifts to entirely new levels of electromagnetic capacity. You're going to rapidly expand your financial aura to match the field size of someone earning 10 times your income, bypassing the gradual progression that usually takes years of successful wealth building. Feel your currently expanded field as the launching point for this quantum leap. Instead of gradual expansion, we're using resonance jumping, calibrating your biofield to suddenly match the electromagnetic signature of dramatically higher wealth levels. Begin seeing someone who earns 10 times your current income, not focusing on their external lifestyle, but on their internal energetic state. Feel into their electromagnetic signature, the confidence, the natural expectancy, the comfortable relationship with large sums of money flowing through their experience. This isn't someone who struggles with money or thinks about it anxiously. This is someone for whom significant financial flow is normal and natural. Now, with your next breath, feel your entire financial energy field suddenly expand to match their electromagnetic dimensions. It's not gradual, it's instantaneous, like tuning a radio to suddenly receive a completely different station. As this quantum expansion occurs, notice how your internal experience immediately shifts. Your thoughts naturally become more expansive. Your emotional state elevates. Your sense of what's possible expands exponentially. Feel this dramatically expanded field stabilizing at this new level. Now we calibrate your energy field to match the specific electromagnetic signature of millionaire consciousness. Millionaire consciousness operates at what has been identified as a distinct frequency range characterized by several key electromagnetic patterns. First, there is abundance assumption, the biofield signature of someone who naturally expects good things to happen financially because good things have consistently happened. This creates a stable, confident pattern that's magnetically attractive to opportunities and resources. Feel your expanded field beginning to resonate with this millionaire frequency of abundance assumption. Notice how this feels different from hope or wishful thinking. Feel this certainty setting into your biofield as an actual frequency pattern. Second, millionaire consciousness includes value sovereignty, the biofield pattern of someone who knows their worth and never questions whether they deserve prosperity. This creates a signature that's free from self-doubt and worthiness issues that contract most people's financial fields. Feel this sovereignty pattern installing in your biofield, creating unshakable foundations of deservingness that can never be undermined. Third, there's the pattern of abundance flow integration, which is the electromagnetic signature of someone who's completely comfortable with large sums of money moving through their experience. Feel your biofield developing this sophisticated relationship with wealth energy, becoming completely comfortable with handling substantial financial resources. With your field expanded and calibrated to millionaire frequencies, we now install specific programs that automatically attract money-making opportunities, high-value relationships, and profitable investments into your expanded aura. We install opportunity recognition programs, high-value relationship magnets, investment intelligence amplifiers, multiple income stream generators, and the matrix of wealth multiplication, all installed in this moment. Feel these advanced programs activating in your expanded field, creating electromagnetic patterns that naturally lead to wealth multiplication rather than just income generation. Feel this program integrating into your expanded field, sharpening your intuitive abilities around financial decisions, increasing your sensitivity to market patterns and profitable timing, and creating natural protection against investment mistakes or scams. Feel your biofield begin to broadcast signals that naturally draw successful, abundant individuals into your orbit, while simultaneously becoming less attractive to people operating at scarcity frequencies who might drain your energy or create limitation. Feel this program activating in your expanded field, creating enhanced sensitivity to opportunity signatures, improved pattern recognition for profitable ventures, and automatic alerting when high-value possibilities enter your electromagnetic stream. The final critical phase involves locking in your expanded field so that it becomes your permanent new normal rather than temporary. We begin by creating anchors, specific patterns that maintain your expanded field size regardless of external circumstances or temporary fluctuations. Feel these anchors installing throughout your biofield like electromagnetic tent stakes that keep your field expanded even when you encounter stress, challenges, or scarcity programming from your environment. Next, we install programming that automatically returns your biofield to millionaire frequency whenever it temporarily drops due to environmental influences or old programming attempting to reassert itself. Feel these protocols activating like an electromagnetic thermostat that consistently maintains your wealth frequency regardless of temporary fluctuations. We activate amplifiers that program your nervous system to completely accept and integrate this expanded state as your new identity rather than something foreign or temporary. And we establish electromagnetic programming that continuously attracts experiences and opportunities that confirm and reinforce your expanded wealth capacity. Your field expansion is now complete and permanently stabilized. Now that your field has been expanded and stabilized at the millionaire frequency, we need to transform it from a passive expanded state into an active wealth generation state. Feel your expanded financial aura beginning to analyze and identify your unique combination of skills, experiences, and insights that create genuine value for others. Your biofield is becoming intelligent, recognizing not just what you can do, but specifically what you can do better than most other people, what problems you can solve that others can't, and what transformations you can create that people will pay significant money to experience. Feel this value signature being encoded into your electromagnetic field as a continuous broadcast signal. Feel your biofield developing the electromagnetic signature of someone whose services and products are positioned at the top of their market, someone who attracts clients who appreciate quality and are willing to invest significantly to work with the best. Feel this sensitivity activating in your biofield, making you magnetically attractive to people who represent high-value opportunities. Feel your biofield developing the electromagnetic ability to automatically identify and resonate with other people who operate at abundance consciousness. You'll find yourself naturally losing interest in small-thinking people, unconsciously avoiding poverty-minded environments. Your abundance resonance includes the ability to cause high-value opportunities to naturally appear in any environment you enter. This installs an automatic attraction to places, events, and situations where wealthy people gather and high-value opportunities naturally occur. Feel your expanded biofield developing electromagnetic patterns that cause any money flowing through your experience to automatically generate additional money through compound effects, reinvestment opportunities, and exponential scaling. Feel your expanded field developing patterns that continuously reinforce your natural right to abundance and prosperity. Feel the automatic dissolution of any feelings that don't belong in this wealthy environment or don't deserve the financial success you're creating. The most profound transformation occurs when these expanded capabilities become integrated as your natural identity rather than skills you're trying to remember to use. Feel a fundamental identity shift occurring at the deepest level of your being as you transform from someone who had a contracted financial field into someone whose expanded wealth aura is their natural, authentic state. Feel your identity developing the natural assumption that you're meant to be financially successful, not just for your own benefit, but as an example and inspiration for others who are ready to expand their own relationship with abundance. Your field now includes sophisticated programming. Feel your nervous system developing the internal experience of someone for whom significant financial flow feels as natural and expected as daily sunrise. This is your new financial reality. You now live in a different electromagnetic universe where large sums of money flow to you normally, and it's expected and continuous rather than exceptional or temporary. The transformation you've experienced isn't a peak state you visited, it's your new permanent operating system. Feel the completeness of this reality shift settling into every aspect of your being. Your biofield now operates at millionaire frequencies. Your identity has been updated to reflect someone whose expanded financial aura is their natural condition. Your energy field is now permanently expanded. Feel the stability and permanence of this expanded state. Your expanded field includes built-in amplification mechanisms that cause it to become more powerful and sophisticated over time, rather than remaining static. Within the next 72 hours, you will notice the first clear signs of your expanded financial energy field manifesting in your physical reality. This might appear as unexpected money arriving, new opportunities presenting themselves, important connections being made, or sudden insights about profitable possibilities. Pay attention to these early confirmations because they represent your biofield beginning to influence your external circumstances. Trust your immediate impulses about opportunities and connections during this initial period. Your expanded field is now operating with enhanced intuitive guidance that will direct you towards profitable possibilities and away from time-wasting distractions. Share your financial wins and abundance manifestations in the comments below because your success stories contribute to the collective wealth field that benefits everyone in our community. When you document and celebrate your results, you're not just acknowledging your own transformation, you're amplifying the morphic field of financial abundance that makes similar transformations easier and more accessible for others. Your expanded biofield now makes you part of a global network of abundance-conscious individuals who support and amplify each other's wealth creation through electromagnetic resonance. The more you contribute to this collective field through your sharing of your success and supporting others' abundance, the more powerful your own wealth attraction becomes. Your financial energy field expansion is complete. Welcome to your new life as someone whose electromagnetic presence naturally attracts, multiplies, and optimizes financial abundance in ways that will continuously amaze and delight you. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com. I'd love it if you checked out my art. You can find it at www.newearth.art. Welcome to The Reality Revolution.